I am going to be changing my water coolant. As you can see, this is the old one, the old reservoir. We're going to be replacing the reservoir with this, and we're going to be putting new hoses on. This is the coolant I'm going to be adding. It's Promochill Electric UV Blue. Just putting in the new reservoir and the new hoses. This is what it looks like before I put in the coolant. So here's the pump. It's going to go from the res. The pump's going to suck it up into the CPU block. From the CPU block to the radiator, out back to from the radiator inside the reservoir. And this is the fill port. Alright, I'm going to start adding the blue coolant, and we're going to turn on the pump to see it circulate. I'm going to keep on adding till the reservoir gets full. Then we'll run the pump. We'll run the pump for a little bit to get it flowing. There you go. Alright, we're going to continue to add more coolant. go. It's circulating. We'll keep circulating it like for maybe 6 to 7 hours. Get all the air bubbles out. Make sure there's no leaks in the line. Wanted to show you guys something. This is why we run it. We run the pump without actually turning on the PC, just to find leaks, and you can see I found a leak right here. You can see it's leaking from right there. It's coming from right up there. I'll go ahead and turn off the pump and I'll tighten it up, see what's wrong with it. I went ahead and fixed it. It was that port right there all the way back there. This one right here had a plastic clip on it. I went ahead and put a metal one, and it should have stopped the leak. We'll go ahead and let it run for a while. This is what happens to the tubing after having it for a long while without changing it. This tubing was as clear as this one, and because of the coolant, it usually the dyes will mess up the tubing. You'll get this haze in there. That's why usually when I change my coolant, I go ahead and change the tubings, because they usually get ruined with these dyes. And I actually got this at Home Depot. They're about $10 for 10 feet, just $1 a feet. If you go to these tech websites, they'll charge you double that. They'll charge you $20 for 10 feet of this is vinyl tubing. The way the pump is running, it's running off an old power supply, and what you do is you jump it. It's the green one with any black wire, and the power supply would turn on, and that's how the pump is running. The computer itself is off, and we'll leave it like that for, like I said, 5-6 hours, looking for leaks like we just did with this one. It was leaking. That's why we run the pump, we let it circulate, and see if we find any leaks.